Providence, Rhode Island! Welcome to the John H. Rollins Rec Center as the RWA proudly presents Thanksgiving Throwdown! Let's try that again. Welcome to Thanksgiving Throwdown! That's what I want to hear. Welcome, everybody. Your referees for tonight's bouts are Manny Souza, Tony P, and TJ Richter. On commentary, the consigliere himself, Mr. Bobby Rossi.
You're too kind, Rich.
And of course, he is best for business, Coach C, Chris Sanders.
Gotta clip that one.
For Bob Whitney, over 30 years in the business, my first time here at the RWA. Hello everybody, I'm your ring announcer, my name is Rich Palladino.
And it is a privilege for us to have your stay.
Thank you, sexy people of Providence. Are we ready for our opening contest? Are we ready? Then let's kick things off. Your opening contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
Welcome one and all, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the RWA to cap off 2025 in a very, very big way. Special guest ring announcer Rich Palladino joining us for the evening. And that, my friends, is just the tip of the iceberg.
Introducing team number one from your girlfriend's DMs at a total combined weight of 430 pounds, Rubber Boy, Lex Lozano, and he's too good to be true, Puppy Guapo, Diego Alvarez. Together, they are Guapo Suave.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen these guys in competition here at the RWA a few times over the past couple of years, and I gotta say it, every time they show up that much bigger. Tonight, they may be facing their stiffest competition at the RWA to date.
Big challenge ahead of themselves. It's been some time since we've seen Diego and Lex, but you talk about setting the tone. Bobby Rossi, we have a stacked tag team division here at the RWA, but there's no other team in all of New England who can set a tone like Waves and Curls.
You know, whether they've got gold around their waist or not, that statement holds up to be true 10 times out of 10, Coach. Guapo Suave got their work cut out for them tonight.
And their opponents from your baby mama's dreams at a total combined weight of 377 pounds, Traevon Jordan, Jaylen, Brandyn, Waves and Curls.
PVD's own Jaylen, Brandyn, and Traevon Jordan, Bobby Rossi. We talk about atmosphere. When these guys come out, it's just a completely different one.
Undeniably, the atmosphere, the air changes every time Waves and Curls comes out to compete. They have an infectious energy about them. I've yet to see them not win over a room. It has been fantastic. These guys have been at it now for the better part of 5 years, and there's no signs of slowing down whatsoever.
Stacked tag team division, tag team champions. The unit will be in action today when they have AJP and the returning Danny Miles to take on the Monarchy. We have the Omni Championship for the first time ever on the line in a Thanksgiving Throwdown. Bobby Rossi, are you throwing your name in the hat too?
There are a couple of question marks over in the 30 contested list. I cannot neither deny or confirm whether I am one of them.
Stacked show to come, but we're kicking things off. Tag team action, Waves and Curls, Guapo Suave. We got one of the best in the business, Tony P, laying it down. I'm pumped for this one.
As you should be, because I mean, honestly, this punches its way right off of the paper. So far as to say, could hold up as a main event.
Can be a main event anywhere right now. Having our starting quarterbacks, Jaylen, Brandyn, but who's it going to be for Guapo Suave? Bobby Rossi, what are your strategy is going to be? If you're a part of a tag team, is it going to be the bigger guy? Is it going to be the quick?
Well, in my opinion, I would want to keep the larger of the two in the ring, only based on basic physics. You know, the smaller guy's likely to have a faster recovery rate.
Looks like Diego Alvarez kicking things off. Jaylen, Brandyn going to call for the bell. Playing a little mind games right now, going at their own pace, trying to do it against a team like Waves and Curls. The question is it going to work?
You're going to have to get up a lot earlier than that to pull the wool over Waves and Curls' eyes. In all honesty, they've seen just about every trick that can be pulled and that can be turned.
Started things off strong, collar and elbow tie-up. Diego Alvarez getting the upper hand of Jaylen Brandyn. Rushing him off against the ropes. One more time for measure, but Diego catching him with that strength advantage.
There is a lot of stank behind that shoulder thrust. Not making any friends here at the John H. Rollins Center. That's not the name of the game here. He's looking to acquire himself as close to that championship caliber as possible. Like you said before, Coach, our tag team division here has been stacked for a while, but the competition has never been as stiff as it is now. The unit, current RWA Tag Team Champions, that put the entire division on notice.
Bobby Rossi's talking about being on notice right now. I noticed Diego Alvarez. He's busting a move right now.
He's a little naughty by nature, let's say. Look at this, thrown off his balance and cerebellum, blindly walking right into a picture-perfect drop kick.
Huge drop kick. Diego Alvarez capitalizes. Big uppercut, not done yet. Big chop to follow. Trying to set the tone, Bobby Rossi. How big is it a win for a tag team to go into 2026 for the RWA?
I mean, it would be huge considering that the stakes could not be raised much higher. I'll go so far as to say that our tag team championship might hold just as much weight as the RWA championship title itself.
Talk about championship later in action tonight. The Mighty Bosch defends the championship. We talk about an open challenge. Bobby Rossi, it could be anyone tonight.
It could be. It could be me.
Bobby, don't tease us like that.
No, Mighty Bosch and I, we get along just fine, and I don't think I could go toe-to-toe with the guy. Oh, look at that. Hold on. Now, let's take our attention back to the ring. I've never seen Traevon Jordan spike down so fast and easily as we just saw right there. That's a first.
You've said it numerous times, called his matches. He's a walking skyscraper, wiping Traevon off his feet easy like that. But the question is, can he get him in the corner? Oh, Waves and Curls, they got each other's back.
Well, Tony P's not going to have any of that. He knows downright well that was not a legitimate tag to be made. You got to have your hand on that tag rope.
Outsmarting Guapo Suave, sending Diego packing, and now Traevon getting Lex Lozano. What's he going to do? Hey-oh!
It looks like Lex is going to catch a groove, and the better part of that, standing headlock.
Irish
valid tag made. Look at this. Whoa!
Picking up Lozano. And Brandyn flying crossbody. Waves and Curls have this match in the bag, Bobby Rossi. But this match is back and forth.
So far, I could say that it's still anyone's ball game. But to your point, Waves and Curls is looking as fresh as a daisy in this opening contest.
Starting off strong, Diego Alvarez sent packing, Lex Lozano to follow. Wait a minute, Bobby Rossi. What's Jaylen Brandyn thinking?
Oh, I think he's going to take to the air. He's going to do what he does best. Oh! And gets a 2-for-1 special here at the John H. Rollins.
Waves and Curls standing tall, Guapo Suave down, and Jaylen Brandyn now picking up Lex Lozano. You talk about the bigger guy you want in that ring. It's taking a toll on Jaylen even to pick him up in this part.
Talking about a massive size differential between these two. And Lozano, for all that size that he carries, he's big for something because he's one of the more mobile, larger guys in the scene. Much akin to that of Traevon Jordan. Beautifully done, fighting off both members of Guapo Suave. Oh, but he just runs into the human wall, better known as Lex Lozano.
Lex Lozano didn't even need a flinch, and Jaylen Brandyn taken to the floor, picking up Brandyn immediately. Bobby Rossi, I gotta ask you, we talk about it in sports all the time, but in pro wrestling, Jaylen Brandyn and Traevon are from Providence. How much of a home field advantage is it in pro wrestling?
You know, that does make a big difference, but it all depends on what it is you're trying to gain from the crowd, be it acceptance or just a reaction. And Guapo Suave, they seem to be content with just garnering a reaction, really. Arguing with Tony P. wasting valuable time right there, but let's face it, Lozano needed to make his way out, and Tony was quite cognizant of that.
Right to the back of Jaylen Brandyn. Diego now immediately targeting that midsection. We talk about it. Diego Alvarez could have had that match win, but Lex Lozano just getting at it with Tony P.
You know, these guys, they're so quick to think of the highlight reels. They're so quick to think of the photo ops. You know, a win is all you need, especially over a commodity like waves and curls. You would think of Guapo Suave differently if you watch him get a victory over waves and curls.
Trying to do whatever it takes. It's been some time since season Guapo Suave. I believe last time went toe-to-toe with the hard work heroes. Kick out at 2, and they've tried to come back better than ever. But what a statement it would be if they defeat a team like Waves and Curls.
I think it would be a huge statement. A statement made to not only the scene, statement made not only to other practitioners and professional wrestlers, but to those who call the shots here at the RWA.
Trying to call the shots right now, going for the cover. Can this do it? Jaylen Brandyn still with gas left in the tank.
Just 2.5, says Tony P. This match will, in fact, continue. And, you know, opposite of what I suggested as a strategy, it seems as if Lex Lozano and his partner are looking to keep Jaylen Brandyn in there as long as possible.
Earlier, I mentioned to you about that home field advantage. You could see Jaylen starting to feel it a little bit, trying to get to his feet, but Lex Lozano is there to counter it, sending him immediately down. Come on.
Well-placed back elbow, and that sets Jordan ablaze here with the best of intentions. He is putting his tag team partner through the ringer. Guapo Suave not budging at the chance to get one over on their adversary.
You don't see bear hugs that often nowadays in pro wrestling. Lex Lozano has that grip around Brandyn. He's doing whatever it takes. But if it gets too long, he might be able not even to escape this.
That is possible. And enough pressure around that rib cage, you can forget Jaylen Brandyn taking to the air as he usually does. I think they come in here with a strategy, to be honest with you.
Whatever it takes. We've seen him wipe out Traevon Jordan, cutting the ring in half. Some of the best tag teams are able to do that. But securing the win here, that could be a different thing here in the RWA. Brandon's trying to do whatever it takes.
He knows he can't be in there much longer than he's been. I mean, the kid's resilient as all get out, but he only got so much gas in the tank.
Sending Jaylen in the corner, tag into Diego now. Here we go, Irish whip. And Brandyn goes over. He goes under. He makes the tag.
And Traevon Jordan is ready to clean house. This man has been chomping at the bit to get into this ring for the better part of 7 minutes. And boy, oh boy, is he going to take out all of that frustration on Guapo Suave.
Irish whip from Diego Alvarez, sending him into Lozano and Traevon Jordan. Huge splash in the corner. He's not done yet. Grabbing Diego where he wants him. Suplex.
Oh, Lozano spikes down the attempt. Wait a minute. Traevon Jordan single-handedly takes both of them. Ass of a tea kettle.
Cover
here. Deep hook of the leg. Not quite enough. Tony P says 2 3/4.
Jordan immediately posts the pinfall, picking up Alvarez. Big knee from Diego. Oh no. Diego's gonna pop him. Wipes out Lozano. Tag in. Diego doesn't realize what he did, Bob Whitney, but Diego's going up for the wave check.
And what goes up must come down. Cover applied. Waves and curls, your winners. Let's get the official word from Palladino.
Here are your winners, Traevon Jordan, Jaylen Brandyn, Waves and Curls.
Massive win for Waves and Curls going into the new year. Huge opportunity for Guapo Suave, but at the end of the day, you just need that one opportunity, and it was a wave check, and Waves and Curls secure the win.
You know, they had the right idea. Isolate Jaylen Brandyn and keep Traevon Jordan out of the ring as long as possible. But that plan backfired, and what you got was a completely charged, unscathed, 100% Traevon Jordan, who did more damage in that 1 minute than Guapo Suave could entire match. Big ups to Waves and Curls. Folks, you see firsthand why they are so highly talked of. It's not just the fact that they're a great vibe, they are an immensely great tag team.
And the unit's got to keep an eye out. Waves and Curls starting to climb the ranks here in the RWA. And with the huge win over Guapo Suave, I'm excited to see what's next for them.
2026 seems to be limitless for Waves and Curls here at the RWA. I mean, things seem limitless for us here at the RWA. For crying out loud, we got Rich Palladino in the house. If that isn't a sign of things going up, I don't know what is.